Hello, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our daily stock market insights. Well, in this video, as always, I am going to prioritize yung mga requests ninyo sa previous video ko. Okay, so thank you to those who really managed to take the time and recognize what we are doing in this channel. Maraming salamat po. Yeah, so feel free to drop a comment as well pag may gusto kayong stocks na ipa-review ka Miss JD and subscribe na din para always updated ka. Okay, so in the meantime, umpisa natin kay index. Well, for the past how many days kung nakikita nyo ito, try ko nga i-zoom. Ayan. Itong ating index ay slowly, no? 4 days in a row, green ang ano niya, yung performance niya. And hindi man tayo naging above the average. Itong cloud kasi, yan yung average volume. Pero unti-unti na tayong umaakyat in terms of volume. And if you are to look at it, medyo malayo pa tayo sa tuktok or sa pinaka highest point niya for this year, which was at 7,000 level. So we are now triggering the upper Bollinger Band. Ibig sabihin yan, the buying sentiment is already picking up sa ating market. Okay. So, ang first resistance I see is somewhere around the 6,700. Previously, medyo skeptical ako, medyo conservative yung outlook ko when we were still below the MA20 line. And now that we're starting to move above it, well, the sentiment is starting to shift, no? Same goes with my perspective. So now that it's moving above the MA20 line, andun yung sentiment ko. Hopefully, this is going to be sustained kasi we're now looking at the daily chart. Meron pa tayong aabangan sa ating weekly chart. So, weekly chart, we are just about to really break that MA20 line. Hindi pa yan totally, pero the moment siguro pag may isang week ka above the MA20, yan ang talagang we can say, okay, we've broken out of that downward channel or downward or lower highs na tinatawag. So, ito yung resistance niya on a decline. So, pag may isa pa, isang week pa na above tayo dyan, then chances are maging tuloy-tuloy na yan. So, in the meantime, ito ang ating aabangan in the short term, 6,711. Okay, so the first stock na ni-request ninyo is PSB. Si PSB, 7 trades, wala masyado volume. Merong konti. Pero 7 trades na mahirap pag if you wanna go in and out of this stock, medyo baka matagalan ma-execute yung mga desired levels nyo ng buy and sell. Pero if you plan to hold, right, just buy and hold. So I would have to say overall flat yung performance niya. Siguro ang habol ng mga investors natin dito is really on the dividend. Every quarter, halos consistent silang nagbibigay ng dividend. So something to look into if you want a steady income. Okay, so yan si PSB. We're above the MA20 line. So at any time, siguro pag may biglang swing pabalik ng 55, and if you plan to accumulate lang, try to, stay as close as you are when you enter the stock at the 55 level. So, at least support level yan. PPC. PPC parang ganun din, 17 trades lang. Pero, yun na nga, maganda yung consistent naman yung pamimigay niya ng dividend June, May 2023. Noong 2022, ilang beses siya nagbigay? Dalawa o tatlo? Parang per quarter ba? 3 times, every 4 months siguro to. So, let's see kung kailan ang kanyang sunod na dividend. In the meantime, para mas malinis yung ating chart, punta tayo sa ating weekly chart. So, ang haba ng weeks, no? So, if you just plan to get in and out in just a few days, may good 5 to 7% increase ka. In the meantime, ang nakikita kong support area Dito parang tawag nito range trade ang nangyayari eh. Parang gagawan ko nga to ng box. Parang dito yung area na ginagalawan niya. So if you can get in somewhere here or somewhere here, 5 peso exit ka dito, then you can have a nice range trade na strategy for this stock. So at the moment, 5.14, I see it still ranging between that level. So abangan nyo na lang. And at the same time, kung ayaw mo mag range trade, buy and hold ka lang, plus may ano ka, may dividend company, take advantage. At hindi ko lang masyado kabisado talaga yung ano, the nature of this stock, kung anong business model. Feel free to share your thoughts as well kung may alam kayo about this stock, no? The next is CLI. It's a growth stock, I would say. Dami nilang projects as well. Somewhere in the Mindanao, Visayas area. Ayun na nga, 5.98 oh, nakapag-release sila ng dividend back in April. 42% Q1 ang ganda ng 2022. So I would have to say this stock is, this one has a high potential stock in the country. So ito, I think this is also creating some higher highs. So on a daily chart, pero kung sa weekly, yan. So kuhanin ko nga ito muna. Okay, so weekly chart, alright, we have crossed the MA20 line. So gumawa na ito ng bagong support. Somewhere here at the MA20 level. Yan, 2.55. May fluctuation na gaganap, pero I think this area is still a good entry if you want to accumulate and hold for dividend investing. 2.55 po tayo for our support level, and it's giving you a chance now. So maybe you can try to enter in tranches if you're 50-50 on the sentiment. Baka kasi bumalik pa siya sa mga previous levels, like somewhere here. At least you have some more buying power na makaka-take advantage ng mga dips na yan. So in the meantime, 2.55 is our support. Ganda pala ng volume nitong last day, oh. So it touched very near our support area. Binalikan, may sinundo. Yan, I think, ang nangyari. Well, let's take a look at Globe. Si Globe, I would have to say itong red niya na to is very temporary, especially seeing that ang ating index ay on the, bullish side. Baka ganito lang yan, mga 1 to 2 days, tapos arangkada ulit siya because we're just starting our recovery. Okay, kaka-bounce lang eh. Kaka-bounce lang nito. So mga dips niyan medyo mabilisang dips lang yan and then babalik agad yan. We also have some foreign buying na nangyari. So I think this still is a great area to re-enter kung naka-exit ka na at you're trying to time it kung saan yung best entry. I would have to say good pa naman to. Just be prepared na syempre like the blue chip companies in the country, maliliit lang yung mga daily gains niyan. Pero at least kampante kang natutulog every day na your money is safe in a credible, well-established stock. Mag-drop man yan, the mindset that you might potentially have is, I will buy some more. Right? So, unlike other stocks na pag nagde-drop, medyo may kaba ng konti. Kung, nag-overthink ka na kung saan papunta kaya to, mababankrupt pa to or what. Pero this stock, like Globe, like TEL, hindi ka kakabahan. Now, for TEL, on the other hand, kasi medyo nauna tong umakyat na eh. Slowly, well, nagpa-profit take pa yung mga tao. I would have to say this one is also trying to create ay no support pero higher low naman na. Ayan o. So weekly chart naka-cross ka na MA20 eh. So saan kaya to mag-stabilize and well sa MA20 right now nakagawa siya ng retracement pero let's try to first understand kung ito nga ba ang kanyang support, no? I would have to say nearest dito. Bakit? Kasi ang nearest na nakikita kong support right now, yan, may resistance ka dyan. Ito din, medyo resistance yan before. So, actually, the area where we are at right now is just really very, very near that possible support in the 1,272 to 1,305. It's still within that range. What this stock is trying to create right now is it's trying to create some higher lows, which of course is the key element of an uptrend. Slowly, we're now building that. FILRT. Okay. Oops. Support na ba to? Tingnan muna natin ha. Okay, from its IPO pala. IPO ba to? Yeah. In 2021, nag-IPO siya. Downtrend lang nang nangyari sa kanya. Pero interesting ang volume. Ito baka lang ha. So, try muna natin. Igawa natin to ng support ng 3.18. Because wala kang historical data. But this is the second week na we landed at 3.18. Right? Yan ang second week niya. At the same time, after that drop, okay, nag-drop siya above the average pa naman. Pero dito, sa week na to, last week, we ended a small candlestick pa lang naman, pero ang volume niya napakataas. Ibig sabihin, maraming tao nag-accumulate or nag-start na pumasok at the 3.18 to 3.43 level. So, maybe you can observe the performance this week. This week could be a validation week. So, I'd have to say anywhere between 3.18 to 3.42. 3.43, pwede nyo i-test buy yan. Just make sure yung allocation nyo, yung size nyo in that trade, manageable. Huwag isang bagsakan. Para at least may, in the next few days, pag kita mong paakyat siya, then dagdagan mo na lang. Of course, this is also a REIT company, so may uh, pasweldo sila every quarter. Yun. All day. Very good. We have officially crossed the MA20 line and coming from a constricted Bollinger Band, slowly kita nyo to, medyo bumubuka na yung ating Bollinger Band. Big sabihin, it might start to trigger the upper band and coming from a massive downfall here, it's just starting to show some recovery. I would have to say good and good time to consider all day again. Di ba? Tingnan natin to. Q1 earnings, 217%. Hindi lang maganda yung 2022, pero good start sila this year eh. Di ba? Sana matuloy ito ulit yung dividend nila this year. Come to think of it. Negative nga sila last year pero nakapagbigay pa ng dividend. So, baka lang magkaroon din tayo this year. Pero tingnan nyo guys, ang laki-laki ng binagsak. Oh, right? Pag umabot lang yan ng 60 cents, hindi naka 2, 4, 6. This becomes a two-bagger stock. Di ba? Pag nag 60 cents lang yan. How much more pag tumas pa ng konti? So anyway, if you're into capital gains, then just buy low, sell high kung ganun ang strategy nyo. In the meantime, sobrang ganda ng setup niya. Okay, another thing that, made me say this is because kita nyo tong area na to. Flat siya dyan, di ba? Sideways siya dyan. Pero ang ating RSI, climbing up. That's what you call bullish divergence. Okay, remember this. A price that shows flat, sideways, at yung RSI packet, bullish divergence yan. Or if the price goes down and ang iyong RSI pataas, that's also bullish divergence. Another thing, if the price goes up, okay, up ang kan mo, tapos yung RSI mo pababa, that's the opposite. Okay, so anything the opposite, yun yung bearish divergence naman. Okay. So I think in this video, yun lamang guys. I am looking forward to more requests from you. Happy weekend lang talaga ako. I was not able to create a video last Friday and yesterday. But feel free, okay? Drop a comment baka within within this evening if there are more requests, baka makaisang round pa tayo ng video to discuss the additional stocks that you'll be commenting here. Okay, in the meantime, good luck in your trades tomorrow. Paalam and happy Sunday.